Hello from Kirksville, Missouri. This is Randy Carvin, and this is Rantin' Randy's Rant for the 6th day of June, or D-Day, when anti-fascists went after Hitler in Europe. Shit. Uh, Other than that, I wanted to start out today with a short piece from Mattis's statement, and I'm going to read down through here. And I'll get to the headline that I had about the evangelists are all right with Donnie holding the Bible upside down. Um, Mattis' statement continued: "We must summons that unity to surmount this crisis, confident that we are better than our politics." And he goes on to say, "Donald Trump is the first president in my lifetime who does not try to unite the American people, does not even pretend to try. Instead, he tries to divide." I have to look at my handwriting here. We are witnessing. Oh, the way I wrote it, I couldn't read it with these reading glasses instead of my regular glasses. We are witnessing the consequences of 3 years of this deliberate effort. We are witnessing the consequences of 3 years without mature leadership. Oh, and by the way, I've got my hair in a ponytail. I did not get a haircut. I still don't trust going to get my hair cut anywhere. They haven't shown me how they're going to do it from 6 feet away. We can unite without him, drawing on the strengths and inherent in our civil society. This will not be easy. And as well, basically, probably all of you are pretty familiar with his statements. I'm going to break out Donnie before I go into what I've got today. Damn fascist idiot. All right, from Rachel. The St. Louis medical staff, Atlanta, Georgia, Emory University Hospital took a knee. Police around the country are using excessive force against peaceful protesters. Buffalo, New York, where it was disgusting what they did to the 75-year-old man who was pushed by the emergency response team. All 57 members resigned in agreement with the two that are suspended without pay. And that was disgusting. It was a small display today of them outside the courtroom, and it was their fire department, there was their EMTs, and all those, but a very small group. Shows what asshats they are. Yesterday, DC Mayor Muriel Bowser stuck it to Donnie with a 2.5 block mural, Black Lives Matter, and renamed the street Black Lives Matter Plaza. She asked the unidentified federal troops and National Guard from other states to be removed and sent back to their home states. Of course, Donnie tweeted, Tweety Turd. Oh, wait a minute. Let me check my volume here. There we go. No, yeah, now I've got it muted. Just to make sure I don't get double voice with the internal mic. And of course, Tweety Turd called her incompetent. Also, again, who are these secret military police that are in the streets of DC? Who's commanding them? We are not allowed to know that. This is what you see in a banana republic. And that's the kind of shit you see when an authoritarian takes over and becomes a dictator. And the little coward had defense built at the end of Lafayette Park where he can hide in the White House. And I imagine that damn fence will stay up through the election at least. And after the election in the 3 months, that he will still be there after we defeat him in November. November 3rd, flush the turd. Looks like some of these armed, unidentified military or prison guards from Texas Beaumont area and Three Rivers prisons walking the streets of D.C. Under whose command? And also, we found out, let me see if I've got it here. I'll skip ahead since that story I wanted to reflect what she said last night. Let's see. Maybe it's down in here. I'll look for it as I go along. Under whose command? Forces at the White House include tactical teams wearing insignias from Texas federal prisons. At least 5 guards. Oh, this is it. 5 guards at the Federal Correctional Complex Beaumont have tested positive for COVID-19. Trump says U.S. largely through the pandemic. Let me tell you about Kirksville. Here in Kirksville last night, when I went to Hy-Vee on my last trip out, besides employees, there was one other person that was a customer like me that was wearing a mask. Everybody stopped because Donnie is their leader, because they all watch Fox Spew's Bullshit Mountain here. And same thing when I had to go over earlier to pay an electric bill. I was the only one in my site besides the employees that were wearing masks. They just given it up here. This despite an increase in cases in Missouri. They are following their leader largely here. Let me see if I wrote that down. You can see the memes that I put on my timeline about Missouri's rise in cases. I thought I had written them down. Here we go. I'll skip over and go to this page. And I'll tell you something about government right now. Labor statistics or not, with the fascists in power, I do not believe there were 2.5 million jobs added for May, according to the labor statistics. Sorry, I need more proof than that. And it did drive the stocks. Every time there's something about violence, it drives stock prices up. If it's out of, like, for example, in Buffalo, New York, the stocks went up 3.9%. The fascists are happy. Missouri has a rise of new cases of COVID-19. Adair County, 3 new COVID-19 cases. Missouri last Thursday had the largest single-day increase of 300 new cases. Lake of the Ozarks. And that's just the beginning of that. We're going to see a lot more increases. Well, at least I got page 4 out of the way. Now, let me see. Come back down to where I was. And although Donnie has decided to drop it, we're out of the pandemic, according to him. Coronavirus updates: U.S. cases are still rising by more than 20,000 new cases daily. COVID-19 cases in the U.S. at 1.9 million and over 109,000 deaths as of last evening. Arizona seeing increased hospitalizations all over Arizona, and this is from Banner Health, their biggest, I believe, health insurance company. Trump focus shifts away from coronavirus to issues they believe will animate his conservative base. Ahead of the election, while projecting confidence, that's what they're up to, get the confidence of their base behind all this. From Don Lemon: protesters in the street last night after a week when Trump lost some military and he lost the NFL. Roger Goodall admits NFL was wrong for not listening to players. Don's take: the president is on the wrong side of his history, or on the wrong side of this issue, and on the wrong side of history. Dwayne Johnson sounding more presidential than Donnie. Of course, he's going to hate that because that's an actor and that's what Donnie is. And Donnie doesn't even know how to act like president. There are plenty of leaders out there. You just need to know where to look for them. 4-star General Tony Thomas, January 1st, 2020. The battle space of America, not what America needs to hear ever, unless we are invaded by an adversary or experience a constitutional failure, i.e., a civil war. January 1st, General Martin E. Dempsey. America is not a battleground, and I believe I've read this one before. Our fellow citizens are not the enemy. Hashtag be better. That's about all the bullshit I've got, other than I could go through some more statements from, I believe Mattis really stepped on him. And of course, Donnie came out and claims that he asked Mattis to resign. No, he didn't. Mattis stepped down on his own because he did not agree with what Donnie was doing with dividing people and trying. He's doing what the Nazis did during World War II. Divide and conquer. That's Donnie's theme song. And I think it's ironic, the little coward, the piece of shit in the White House, is such a coward that he runs down to the bunker, because when the election is over and inauguration day comes, he's going to hide in the bunker and not come out. I can guarantee he will not leave that White House peacefully. Let's put it that way. We're going to have our own troops, and I think by then, most troops are going to live up to what our Constitution says, and no one is above the Constitution the way Donnie thinks he is. It doesn't matter that he's got a pocket AG. It's not going to fly with the American people, the military, or anyone else with common sense. This man wants to be your dictator, and you damn Republicans better wake up, because evidently that's what you want. You want a dictator. Do you really hate Democrats bad enough to have no more democracy in our republic and have a dictator the head of it, like a banana republic? Because that's what you're headed to, damn it. Mm. Believe it or not, that relieves stress. Makes me feel a lot more peaceful in these rough times. We all do what we have to do. And what we have to do in November is make sure that we get this fascist and his fascist regime out of our White House. It's going to take fumigation, excuse me. It may take us extermination of many of his followers that are probably already in the streets. And they blame it on Antifa. Suddenly, it is a big thing. Our dads and our moms fought in World War II against fascists, and now it's out of fashion. We know who is behind all this. Who is behind all this are white supremacists, his base, white nationalists, and the scum of the earth that think that they can rule over black people forever, that black people never get any kind of social justice. That's what it's about, you damn idiot Republicans. And not to say anything about that gross piece of shit up there. He wouldn't critique the Bible photo op, wouldn't critique it. He's a piece of shit, just like his leader. We have to get these people out of our house. It does not belong to them. They are not going to keep it and rule by a minority. And I believe, here's the positive, I believe that people are seeing through him more and more. And these Republicans that want to hang on to him, they're going home in 2020. And they better understand that now, because they will be taken out. Looks like we'll have to go through a whole damn party and get them out. Shit. I wanted to also say that if you're new to my channel, go over to JBS Blue Dot Family and join the family. That's what this is about. This is about the Blue Dot family and what we're going to do to make a difference when it comes November 3rd and flushing that turd, because we will make a difference. We can get through this, folks. We will get through this. This country has been around too long to have a fascist in control with his slimy. Supposedly, it was supposed to be he was going to drain the swamp. He drained it right into the White House. And all you Republicans deep inside, I'm sorry. If you wanted to continue to follow this man, you are a racist. He proved it throughout his lifetime. Him and his dad are racists. And how much further do you have to go than the birther movement? You should have known then. But, Barack Obama's not from this country. Please, give me a damn break. A damn reality star, and you believed him. Shit. What are you, brainless? I'm ashamed of this city to take a stance that the whole thing's over and we got rising cases here, and they just go around and possibly sicken me. What about my rights? What about my rights that I'm protecting you, but you won't protect me? How is that freedom, huh? Freedom is wearing a mask. We still have an outbreak of cases here because of dumbasses down at the Lake of the Ozarks making asses out of themselves. And I grant you, not one of them self quarantined for 14 days because they don't believe they can get it. Shit. Are you that stupid here in Kirksville? If you are, I quit believing everything Fox Spews Bullshit Mountain is telling you. Don't believe a word from that orange turd. He's not telling you the truth. He's trying to build up an economy that's going to take years to recover after his bullshit. Oh, I will let you go pretty quick today. Just wanted to say hello. Hello, John S. Hello, Dave. Hello, Carrie. Hello, Maria. Hello, Linda. Hello, Lisa. Let's see. I don't want to miss anybody. And welcome, Teresa Black. She's the newest subscriber to our channel. All right. Hello, Dennis. Let's see. I'm sure I'll probably miss somebody here. Hello, Dawn. I try not to because I so appreciate these people, or all of you blue dots that are here helping me forward our cause for the Blue Dot family. Sherry already spoke about, and we are up to 154 subscribers, with Teresa Black being the latest. Thank you, Teresa. I will be putting my memes out. I'm basically just going to put them out on Facebook. I may come back later and put some on. Let me see what's going on here. Hello? Is my sound all right? If I can get a quick reply on that. Just trying to look through the comments. I can do that in real time after this is over. Grace and I are going to probably eat before I get to the comments on the YouTube, both out on the live locations. And I thank you all for the good crowd that we've got here. 6 likes already, 17 people showing. And I don't think that's an accurate count. I think it's actually higher than that, just looking at what views that I can tell after it's over. All right, I will let you go at this time. Have a good weekend. I know I will, but you know I can't stay out of it completely. I'm going to be posting some relevant music later on. But that's later on this evening. You know me. But what I do on the weekends is I finish up what I couldn't finish up last night. It just flat ran out of time. I slept beautifully with the air conditioner. Woke up this morning with that air conditioner here that I've got turned off for a few minutes. It was 70 degrees in our living room where the clock is. So, oh, that was so much better. It was so peaceful and nice sleeping last night. Like I said, I'll put my memes out, and that will be later on. And thank you all for what you have done for me. And so many of you have helped financially. And that's not the only help, and you know it. That's not the only help that I get. But you keep me going. You keep me informed. I keep you informed. And we will get this done in 2020. We must get this done, and we will get it done. It's just, it's going to be, let me put it this way. I think what he is doing right now, the reason Biden is going up in the polls, Donnie is running himself to the point that the military, ex military, is turned against him. The only problem that I see is all these police force that I don't know what we're going to do with the police force. They're going to have to totally reform because Donnie made them feel bold enough to attack people, peaceful protesters. What? They're in your way? Nobody tells you to attack people. Peaceful protesters, kneeling, or whatever. If you don't like that, you don't need to be on the damn police force. You're fucking idiots. If you think you can just bully now because of the bully in the White House, ain't going to work. We can get rid of all you too and have you replaced with people. If you don't have the temperament to be a policeman, you shouldn't be one. Damn, I know there's a lot of good cops in this country, but there's also a lot of rotten cops after Donald Trump emboldened them, telling them, don't be so gentle. All right, I'll let you go before I go into a whole nother rant. Excuse me. Ah. All right, I'll leave you with peace, resist, persist, and insist that we keep trying Congress, but like Brian has said, Brian Champagne, they're not answering the phone. They're not going to answer to anybody. They won't even answer to their own constituents. That doesn't show good, Republicans. They're going to be leaving office. If they're up for election, we're replacing them. All right, have a good one. I'll see you Monday on my Facebook show around 6 p.m. Standard Daylight Saving Time. Have a good one. I'll see you later. Bye bye. Share this shit. Get it out there.